Alright, listen up. If you're watching this video, I'm willing to bet that you feel stuck. Maybe you have big goals, big dreams, but no matter what you do, it just seems that you cannot make any progress. Does that sound familiar? Well, in today's video, I'm gonna give you something that could completely change your life, and it's called Dopamine Detox. And this is the thing that you didn't know you needed. So stick with me, because till the end of this video, you're gonna not only know why you feel stuck, why you cannot make any progress, but you're also gonna have a 7-day practical plan on how to take control of your focus, productivity, and your future. Here's the truth, the reason on why you're not where you want to be, it's not because you lack energy or knowledge. It's not even because you're lazy. It's because you lack focus. Just think about it. When was actually the last time that you sat down and worked on something important, on a task, without any distractions? I'm not saying for 5 minutes, I'm saying for an hour or 2 hours, like fully immersed in a task. And if you're like most people, it has probably been a while. Why? Because you have trained your brain to seek constant stimulation. From your phone buzzing every 5 minutes, to you binge watching YouTube videos, to scrolling on social media, you're constantly switching between tasks. And if you feel overwhelmed, it's not because you're incapable. It's because you don't have focus, because you're overstimulated. And that's exactly why you need dopamine detox. And what is actually dopamine detox? Dopamine detox is kind of like hitting a reset button on your brain. Think of it kind of from a break from all the distractions that are keeping you unfocused and unproductive. And it's not a long-term, it's a short-term reset, but in this short-term reset, we're basically gonna reduce or completely remove all the things that are basically giving you cheap dopamine, like excessive phone usage, endless scrolling on social media, adult content, basically anything that has been giving you short-term gratification. And after 7 days of applying dopamine detox, you first of all are gonna level your brain's baseline for dopamine. Second of all, you're gonna make boring but important tasks more enjoyable. And third and finally, you're finally gonna take control of your focus and discipline. So let's get straight into the tasks that you have to do. First of all, you have to limit your phone screen time to 1 hour. Now, I know that this might sound impossible, but hear me out. Your phone is your biggest distraction. Every notification, every scroll is basically putting you away from what truly matters. And just think about this. You sit down to do work on something important, and then you get notification, you check your phone, you respond, and just like this, it has been more than 20 minutes. Does that sound familiar? Probably it does, because we have all been through this. And this is why for the next 7 days, you're gonna limit your screen time to only 1 hour per day, and here is how you do it. First of all, you can add a screen time tracker widget on your phone, so you can constantly monitor how much have you been on the phone that day. And I think this is possible on both iPhone and Android. Then second of all, if your work requires apps like WhatsApp or email, just do the work on your desktop. Like, I have a lot of work on apps like this, but I do all the work on my computer, because in that way I'm not tempted to check Instagram or TikTok. And then finally, this is just for 7 days. You're not giving up your phone forever, so I think you could handle it. Then the second thing, it's no YouTube or streaming platforms. Like, I know this one might hurt, but yes, no YouTube, not even educational videos. Why? Because even educational videos can become a way to over-procrastinate, and watching someone else's success, it's not going to bring you any closer to yours, but in that way, you're just convincing yourself that you're doing something, but in reality, you're not. So to help you a bit with this, what you can do is download a Chrome extension, basically a plugin, to remove all the recommendations from YouTube, or just the easiest, just delete YouTube for 7 days. Like, I know it's hard, but this is temporary, but truly, truly necessary. Then the third thing, I don't even know how to say this, but no adult content, basically. This is really non-negotiable. Like, no watching Instagram models, no explicit website. And here is why this is so important. When you consume adult content, your brain gets a massive spike of dopamine. Basically, it's the same chemical that controls motivation and pleasure. To simplify it, your brain thinks that you're doing something when in reality, basically thinks that you have achieved something when in reality you haven't achieved anything. And this is why it's so important that you start to remove all this. And also, I don't know why there is so many guys who are following some IG baddies who are probably never gonna even acknowledge you. Like, go through social media and remove all basically profiles that are posting content that is not aligned with your purpose, and just switch it with some motivational stuff. And then yeah, just find more rewarding habits. Like, stop seeking instant gratification, but start seeking like long-term pleasure. So instead of doing this, just switch it with a workout, reading a good educational book, or even just having a conversation with your family. Doesn't matter, anything is truly better than this. And then fourth and final thing, what I want you to do, my guys, is start meditating for 10 minutes every day. Like, this is truly so important. And I picked 10 minutes because I know that every single one of you have 10 minutes in a day, because I don't want that you guys overburn. But you know, we are constantly living in the past or in the future, but no one is actually living in the present. This is why meditation is so important, to actually reconnect ourselves, to think our thoughts, to understand who we actually are, and then go from there. And honestly, I have made so many videos about why meditation is important, so I'm not here to repeat myself. But for those who are new to meditation, just sit down, relax, close your eyes, and only focus on your breathing. As soon as a thought comes in, again, focus on your breathing and you should be good. But these are the 4 things that are very important. And after you have done this, you know, I suggest that you should start with monk mode, but I'm going to touch this a bit later. But what I want you guys to understand, that this stuff are not here to give you more energy or more knowledge. These stuff are here to give you more focus, because after you get more focus, everything else becomes a lot easier. Like I said, after you have done the 7-day dopamine detox, I suggest that you start with monk mode. This is basically a longer transformation that I basically do 6 months every year to regain my discipline and focus, and this is one of the reasons why I'm able to achieve my goals consistently. So if you're interested on how to do that, let me know. I can do a video about that. Just drop it in the comments and I'm gonna do a breakdown. But yeah, my bro, just start with the dopamine detox today. Don't wait for tomorrow, next week. Like, start today, because it's so important to fucking win in life. And I can promise you that in a few months you're gonna look back and you're gonna tell yourself that this has been the actual breaking point to your success. So start implementing it right now. But my bro, if you found this video helpful, just drop the like and subscribe button, because yeah, I'm here to help you guys. I'm here to make sure that you guys win. But as always, you're not alone in this, and I'm here to support you. God bless you, bro.